Hey, folks. Happy e-learning day, everybody. So today we're going to go over the Kennedy assassination a little bit, and then you'll have an assignment looking over some of the different conspiracy theories, looking at the Kennedy assassination itself. So let's start off setting up the scene here a little bit. President Kennedy had gone to Texas in November of 1963 during his time of thinking about re-election in the 1964 election. And since Texas was such an important state for him, he went there to campaign to try and secure it as another safe state. And he's driving down the street with the governor, Governor John Connally, and all of a sudden, shots rain out when they're in Dealey Plaza is the name of the location where they're driving through, and panic is ensuing. One shot happens and nobody really responds. People are looking around. Was that a gunshot? A second shot is fired, and it goes through the back of the neck of President Kennedy and into Governor Connally's shoulder. And the third shot is the shot that hits President Kennedy in the head, killing him, and is the true assassination shot. So there are three shots fired. Panic is ensuing. Police officers running around trying to find who did this. And the shots were fired from a building behind the vehicle called the Texas School Book Depository Building. And it was all caught on film. The film was called the Zapruder film, named after Abraham Zapruder, the guy that was holding the camera, filming the event, who thought, my goodness, the president's coming to town. What an incredible thing to actually catch on camera. So he catches the entire thing on film. So one of the things I provided for you guys is on the assignment on Canvas, you'll see a link to the Zapruder film. I do warn you that it is pretty graphic because you see the bullet go into his head and you see his head kind of explode. So you can stay away from it if it's something that you might feel you don't want to watch, but it's definitely a historical event that you can see happen right in front of you. So anyways, there's a search for the criminal. Where is this guy? We got to find him. And Lee Harvey Oswald leaves there. He escapes. He's on foot. He gets approached by an officer. He shoots that officer. He later gets caught at a theater. Lee Harvey Oswald is somebody that has connections to the Soviet Union. He's somebody that had been planning this for a long time, certainly. And ultimately, he fired the three shots at President Kennedy in a matter of seconds. Remember, the first one missed, the second and third connect. He never confesses to the crime, and after his arrest, he's getting transferred. A nightclub owner by the name of Jack Ruby approaches Lee Harvey Oswald and shoots him on live television across the country, killing Lee Harvey Oswald. And this starts a rumor mill. This starts a international conspiracy theory of what happened. Was Lee Harvey Oswald a lone shooter? And there are a lot of conspiracy theories. There's the single bullet theory, where there's no way one bullet could have gone in the different directions that it went. That's something you can research. A big conspiracy is the grassy knoll. A big conspiracy is the umbrella man. Why was there a man with an umbrella on a sunny day? There are conspiracies that the Cubans did this as a response to the Bay of Pigs incident that we'll be learning later on. There are conspiracies that this was the Soviet Union who had gotten to Lee Harvey Oswald. I mean, if you can think of a conspiracy theory, it is out there about how he was killed. So the president, President Johnson, who also there's a conspiracy out there that he had Kennedy killed, starts the Warren Commission. And the Warren Commission is led by Chief Justice Earl Warren and a team of other investigators and congressmen to investigate what happened and to see if Oswald had acted alone. And the Warren Commission produces the Warren Report, hundreds of pages of documentation of what happened on the day where Kennedy was shot and killed. And they come to the conclusion that yes, Lee Harvey Oswald acted alone, and that there's no conspiracy involving President Kennedy. So what I want you guys to do, this hasn't quelled the conspiracy theorists either. What you guys are going to do is I've put several links on the assignment for you guys after you fill this section of your notes out. And I want you to investigate one of these conspiracy theories, read a little bit about it, and answer the question that I have attached on the assignment. Good luck, and I look forward to discussing this with you later today.